And we're going to Egypt! Well, not really, but we're going to the desert.
It's the desert. The Sahara.
We're going somewhere, and we get introduced...
Desert.
Scarabs?
Yeah.
We'll call them scarabs.
Those were cool. You know, in Egyptian times, when Egypt was like the main ruler.
Get little eyeball cactuses.
Yeah, those are cool. Those would be like gods and goddesses in Egypt.
Really? Those are the freaky god and goddesses I've ever heard of. Or seen.
Well, they might be, but I was going to say the scarabs were considered very, I don't know, it's like godlike.
Well, we have a new item that we just witnessed there, which was the jump item, which allows you to jump like double or triple the height. Oh gosh! Now here's a little secret. Oh, look at that! And here's another secret. Oh my goodness! Where the heck are we going? I don't even know. Yeah, I do. There's a lot of little secrets in this game that, if you didn't know about them, you would totally miss them as you played. Completely.
Yeah. I'd hide in the sand if I could. Be an interesting way to live. Like, you know those sod houses?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a little,
Is that the boss?
nope. If you talk to this boy, you'll actually exit the level early. And you get, like, some sort of bonus points or whatever for, saving the boy. But if you want to finish the level properly, like I do, and get all the letters, then you're going to have to skip the boy, don't save him, and then just continue on as normal towards the end of the level. Now, there's two items here. There's the seed and there's the jump button, but I feel the seed gives you far more control of getting across to the other side. So we're going to go up here. We're going to dodge the little phoenix bird. Oh, jeez. And we're going to climb up here and get onto the cloud. Probably. Now, if you didn't quite make that jump over that huge lava pit, and you used up all your what should I say? Your
lives?
No, your air power up or your seed power up, then there literally is no other way of getting across. You're basically gonna have to lose all your lives and start the level over again. Well, the iron. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the iron. The iron ball you can reuse over and over and over again. It never goes away, which is really cool. However, it makes you slow. You can't run, or you can't move fast, that is, and you can't jump very high or far. So it does have its limitations. And sometimes it's just kind of a hindrance. And getting through this area is going to be a little bit tricky.
Oh, look, it's doing the wave.
Oh, maybe it's not as tricky as I thought it was going to be. Never mind.
Wow.
Just go across the ceiling. It'll be all good. And we're going to the oasis, which is totally misspelled.
They can spell it however they want.
Hey, some dude tanning himself.
In the desert?
I guess.
You know he's dehydrated.
Where's my son? That's the son that was the boy we saw back in the desert. If you finish the level early by saving him, that's where you'll end up, in that house. And I think you get an extra life out of it. There's an angel village. Well, I could fly out to find it.
Yeah, like people actually fly. Oh, look, you can talk to a camel.
Well, let's find out in a second. It's a rocket in the desert. Sure wasn't a mirage.
Wow.
Hello there. What?
What? Really?
What in the world? We meet again. I've never met you. But I'll eat that, thank you.
Whatever.
Alright, we're heading on to the next level. Ooh, it's getting dark in the desert. So it went from blisteringly hot to icy cold. Two extremes. It actually can in the winter, surprisingly enough, in the dead of night. That's one of the most interesting things about the desert. During the day, you could like die of heat, and then during the night, you could die of cold. It's like, what? It doesn't even make sense that it would happen like that, but it does. It just depends on which desert you're at. Okay, I want to grab this.
What is that?
It's the jump power-up, and I just totally wasted it. Just gonna jump over these clams.
Desert clams are the best things to eat. But I've never tried one.
this is utilizing your stickiness to get around this blockade. And those little life power-ups, those solid blue hearts, they add another, they refill 1 heart of your life meter. But if you find a heart with a hollow outline, like the one I just got, it actually adds another heart to your life meter, up to a total of 5. So that's kind of cool. It gives you extra health to work with. Now here's a little interesting enemy. This guy is not too big of a problem, but you'll find 2 other variants later in the game, which are big problems.
I'd say a dinosaur corpse.
I guess. Now this part gave me a little bit of trouble, far more trouble than I would expect from such an easy little area.
What, the flowers or the...
Just jumping up on the clouds with the flames. Okay, now since I went ahead, I kind of screwed the camera a little bit. So I wanted to have the camera centered on me again. Sometimes the camera doesn't really keep up with some of your movements if you try and do things too fast or out of sync with what the developers wanted you to do. So you have to let the camera catch up with you.
Yay, developers!
Okay, here's the tricky part. And the only part why it's tricky is because these erratic... Oh, good! Whew, these erratic, stupid, bouncy pig thingies. It's the only reason why it makes it really difficult. So I'm going to wait. I got a 1-up, but I'm going to wait for this to fill up. Get myself a ball. Get myself another ball. Ah! I wasted one, but...
How many balls can you have?
You can have up to 9 total. Oh, fiddlesticks.
Yeah, that's funny.
I gotta do it the hard way. Get over here. Whew! Get me out of here. Alright, we just collected our Y. We're at the boss. Now, this is what's really weird to me. In a desert level, we get a... robot! As a boss. I don't understand it either, but whatever. He's pretty easy at first, as long as you just kind of wait for your chance to attack him. And you get your chance when he goes down into his little snake-like form. This is the easiest and best time to hit him. And just like that, it's over. But did you hear back in the town that someone found a rocket?
Yeah.
Guess what we find? A rocket!
Let's go to outer space.
And that's exactly where we're going.
Oh, wow, that was good.
And here we go, into the moon! Jabunk.
Now the myth about the man in the moon is true. Jerry Boy just proved it.
Yep, Jerry Boy is that man in the moon, everybody.
There you go.
We're gonna explore the moon in the next video.
Woohoo!
See you later. Okay, this level had a lot of tricky spots, but as long as you memorized it...
Wasn't it?
Oh gosh, yeah, see, I got hit by one of them. But this is what I was talking about. If you didn't have the seed sprout, making this jump would have been near impossible. And then, of course, I landed to a Phoenix Bird like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't have too many outtakes on that level once I got used to it, and I started recording for real. But this section... Yeah, this section, I don't know why it was so hard, but it just was. And sometimes you can get caught off guard by those 2 flames in the middle.
Yeah.
And what I was talking about earlier, these stupid erratic things, pig heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 erratic bouncy pig heads. That was dumb.
No comment.
So you can see a pattern here, and I just wasted my ball on the 1-up, and then, well, that was just a failure all around. So a lot of dumb mistakes, really.